weather games are a great way to teach your dog some proximity, build their confidence, and work on their body condition as well. Work out both sides of their body, give them a really nice workout. I really love playing the weather games here in my basement when the weather outside is kind of crappy. So if it's raining, snowing, sleeting, it's just too cold to go outside, all of those things are great. I've already played one round with Gus, and I don't know if you can hear, but he's panting pretty hard, so he's probably ready for a nap, and it was probably a 6-minute video. Down. Good. So I'm gonna show you this really quick so that I can get him up and take a nap. I'm gonna go through all 3 of them, and then after this clip with Gus, I have more clips with my other dogs as well that I'll talk over and help you see how the games are played. So the first portion we're going to do is called Thunder. This is where your dogs is just gonna run through your legs back and forth, and that's it. That's really it. So I'm gonna tell him to get it. He's gonna run through my legs, get it, get it, get it, get it. All right. So that's Thunder, super easy, super fun. The next portion of this is called Typhoon. It's very similar to Thunder, except instead of going straight through our legs, they're gonna wrap one of our legs and they're gonna go back out in front of us. Oops, I dropped that. So I have Gus right here in front of me. He's gonna wrap my leg and I'm gonna throw out. So I'm gonna make sure I'm having him wrap both legs so that I work both sides of his body. Right here. Good. So this one's a little slower. It helps him slow down and think a little bit more. The last one is called Tornado. So this is where they just wrap around our body and then we throw it back out in front of us again. And again, you're gonna work both sides. You're gonna turn both ways so that they work both sides of their body, working on that body condition once again. So I only have 3, so we're just gonna do quick, short reps left. So he's gonna go all the way around my body. And then this next time, he's gonna go the opposite way. Where are you going? Hey, I know. And he's really, really tired, so I gotta up my energy. Yeah, good boy, come on, yeah. So that he is more involved in the game and ready to play. Yeah, let's go, guys, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, one more, honey. Yeah, good boy. So you can kind of see the difference from when I was kind of being low energy and just trying to focus versus when I was just trying to have fun with him and let him be a dog, let him be goofy. The more energy I brought to the game, he also brought back to it. So again, I'm going to show you those clips now, and I'll talk over them. You'll see a little bit more experience. I'm also going to switch up throughout the games. So I'm not only going to work on Tornado, or I'm not only going to work on Typhoon. I'm going to mix all 3 of those games together to create variability, unpredictability, a whole bunch of other things that really makes the game fun for the dogs and you as well.
All right, Mufasa is one of my calmest dogs. I really like playing these games with him because for once I can get some type of energy with him. He gets some type of pep in his step. So unfortunately, I was very ill prepped for this game and I left my cardboard chaos boxes everywhere. So what I ended up noticing was that he would get distracted. He would choose the boxes over me, but I never harped on him or I never, yelled at him or anything like that. I just waited for him to reorient, and I'll talk more about that later. So here you can see me mixing up all the games. There's, I've been doing Thunder and Typhoon, and there's Tornado. And so I'm mixing them all up in just different ways so that, he doesn't just have to play one game. He can play multiple games at once. And then here is where he starts to get a little bit distracted by those boxes, like I was saying. So I'm just standing there watching him, letting him sniff it out. He's not getting rewarded by with food by doing any of this. He is getting rewarded by sniffing, but normally there's food in these boxes and there isn't any anymore. So once he orients back to me, I just start playing the game again and I have fun. So now here's Apollo playing the exact same 3 weather games. He's a little bit different because he's bigger. So playing Thunder is definitely a little bit more challenging for him. At least in the beginning it was. Now, not so much. So what I noticed, and I wanted to show you guys sideways. So it threw him off a little bit, probably messed a little bit with his confidence. And so I only do this for a little bit, but I wanted to show you guys a different perspective of these games. So again, I'm doing both sides of my left and right leg for Typhoon, and now I'm just back to normal Thunder because I know he loves Thunder. I wanted to boost his confidence a little bit more, and I know that's one game that really boosts his confidence. So here I am going to start struggling with Tornado. He really, really loves the middle position, and so he's getting confused because he thinks he should be going into middle, which he does here, and instead of going around my legs. So I give it to him. Here I ask for middle. I play a little bit of Magic Hand, and I am really just trying to boost his confidence a little bit. Here he goes back into middle again before I ask him when trying to do Tornado, so I just free him again. And now he's trying to do middle, so I make sure my legs stay closed and he can't go into position. And then I slow down for him. One thing I noticed while I was playing was that I was moving far too fast for him and he was getting confused. So I slowed down significantly for him and he started to get the game. So then I go into a little bit of orientation game, a little bit of Thunder, and then I play again. Here is my crackhead Atlas. So he doesn't get a lot of food. So he actually is going to play with toys. I wanted to show you this because you can play with toys, you can play with food, you can play with whatever. I suggest 2 of the same toys. These are 2 Holy Rollers. They are different colors, but other than that, they are the exact same. So Atlas is extremely high energy, so it is a little bit hard. Here he even knocks the camera a little bit. He keeps throwing the balls outside of camera view and doesn't drop them as easily as I wished he would, but got to do with what you can. In there, I'm running around. That's why I'm a little winded. But again, I'm just playing all of these same games, these 3 weather games, with him with toys. So it's a little bit more faster pace. There I was attempting to see if he would go and get the ball without me needing to throw one. And yep, there it is.